Hi, I'm Lakaya.
And Sam.
Good job.
I'm Annalisa.
Q.
So I thought the video this week was really interesting because a lot of the times, like when somebody's being abused or like they're like injured or whatever, the first responders are going to be like the doctors. In domestic violence situations, like they're not going to call the police. Like they feel like ashamed or embarrassed, or they just don't want to get the cops involved and like get that attention on them. So I think having like systems and programs put in place for like the doctors and the nurses to be like on alert for what injuries could like signal that there's other things going on, I think is really important because I think that they're more likely to be like the first ones to see these patients and these women come in. Also, I know with like vets and stuff like that, they're trying to do more with like animal abuse being a signal of like domestic abuse, because oftentimes if the animal comes into like a vet's office like severely mistreated, that can signal like other problems in the home. So like in just relation to that, and then what they're doing, like if we're doing it with animals, we might as well do it with people. So.
Yeah, and a thing that I liked about it was that the doctors and the nurses said that they don't just go in and, ask them, like, are you being abused? Did you get this bruise from being abused? That they try to make the patient feel, comfortable with them. Like, they'll talk to them about their personal lives, ask them, like, is the patient a grandmother? Is the patient where they're from? They try to be comfortable with them instead of just going straight in. So that's another thing that I liked about, of the video, which he said, obviously.
I think bedside manner is probably a huge thing when it comes to working in hospitals with domestic violence. With nurses and doctors befriending or trying to befriend like their patients just to figure out more about their situation so that when the patient does feel comfortable, they will go to the police and they will get help instead of just going back into the shitty situation.
Yeah, I have to agree with all three of these ladies. It's kind of like a crap situation. You definitely should try and make them feel comfortable because I don't think anyone just wants to come out and say, like, I'm getting beat up or I'm taking abuse. Like, it's just a very, very awkward and probably embarrassing for them to say. So it's very key to make them feel comfortable and make sure they know, like, they're safe, like, nothing's going to happen.
So, you might want to turn that a little bit. So, I don't think doctors, physicians, like, really understand the type of role that they play in people's lives because some of them are very personable where, like, they know your personal life. Like, if you're married, you got kids and things like that versus other physicians that when you go to see them, all they know about you is what's written down. And if a domestic violence victim, if they are very personable with their physician or whatever, they'll feel more comfortable with them when they ask them those certain questions versus somebody that only knows me by what's on that paper and then they're going to ask me, like, what happened. Like, I'm not going to tell you because I don't know you like that. You don't know me like that. So I think physicians should definitely be more personable and realize the type of interference they can play within these lives and the help that they actually can make, the impact that they can make in these victims' lives because it's very important.
That's it.
That's it.